And we are live. Welcome to the first ever episode of the singer-songwriter series here at Dirty Old Robot in the House of Robot. I'm calling this the Victory Farm series because before this was a studio, it was a chicken farm for 11 years. And it was called Victory Farm. So without further delay, let's go right to the music and Nikki Nailbomb.
Hello, Bill, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for putting this together and making me tea.
Thanks for being the first guinea pig for the singer-songwriter series.
If there's anything I'm good at is being a guinea pig. Bassy, don't do that. Don't do that. You'll get shocked. Shout out to Bassy.
Bassy in the house. She hasn't forgiven Bernie yet for the solstice.
Oh. Poor Bassy. You doing okay, bud? Oh, so cute. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna play some songs here. There's all these microphones everywhere. I have this guitar. Yeah, should I start? Should I just go? Okay, all right. Thanks, Bill. All right, here we go. Fluoride, antibiotics, plastics and metals and soaps. If we could just pull out all of our war efforts and send them to clean up the ocean together as an earth, because it's literally our last common ground. Survival of the fittest, business is run by their kids as kids. They don't see their own greed because they grew up rather privileged. If it's bread they want to save, they'll do anything it takes. Anything it takes. think about it. I don't wanna think about it. trances, consuming caffeine, gasping for flight. My brain is coming. Don't bother me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just stretching my hand because also I want to bring attention to if there was a crowd here and they said something after that, you wouldn't hear me yell at all. Sometimes I gotta be like, ah! After a song. Okay. Yeah, stretch out those chicken wings. Why don't we all do a stretch? Why don't you guys at home take a deep breath, because I need to. And I think that I should force you to do it, too. Okay. Yep, just a little cramp. Maybe I'll talk about my period. Do you guys want to talk about your periods, too? Let's all just think about it for a little bit. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm a big baby. Here we go. Wish I stayed tonight. Wish I stayed tomorrow. Wish I could have stayed a little longer in this place that drowns my sorrows. Yeah, we're all a bit hungover, tempting to explain our symptoms, simply ending up professing love that's coming to fruition. Home and diving through a notebook that is drowning in depression. Up until this point right here where I start leaving trails of breadcrumbs. So I hope I find my way back, or at least a little headroom, cause my heart feels like it's gonna stop if I don't do anything. I wish I'd stayed. What can you blame me? Ooh, in my heart wants to sing songs of the road. These melodies are haunting me, don't you know? Cut to 28 days later, finding comfort in sustainment where survival is dependent on stretching my fucking legs out naturally. Adaptable, another product of the brainwash, slowly rotting by just steadily on for the entertainment. Moving forward with a game plan for the rest of the duration. The edge to run the clock out, maintain homeostasis, and without box out cloud, going down to the next paycheck. Well, no, we're not in a cover band at a bar in Pennsylvania. Wish I'd stayed. What can you blame me? Ooh, and my heart wants to sing songs of that road. These melodies are haunting me. These memories are haunting me. There's only me. There's only me. In the end, there's only me. In the end, there's always me. In the end, there's only me. Cause everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be, whoa, be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be love. Everybody wants to be loved. Be loved. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body, yeah. That's my 3 songs, Bassie.
So, Nikki, if I recall correctly, we met 4 years ago, I think this month. I had met Josh over at Skin Illustrations, and Josh said, you have to come to the coffee shop. You have to come to the coffee shop. And who am I to say no to Josh? I went the next day, and the first person I met at the coffee shop was Nikki Nailbomb. And you had told me a story that I remember very well about how the day you decided to dedicate your life to music. And I'd like you to share that story again, please.
Okay, I will. I miss that coffee shop so much.
As do I.
Shout out to Abdul. So my parents had a bar called City Gardens, and there was a band that played there. I was like a little kid. I was like 12, and they would always have me around and then take me to my grandma's or something after, before it got too late. And this girl comes out of the bathroom, and she's like in a red dress and like red high heels and leopard tights. And she walks past me, and she goes up to the stage and puts on a guitar and starts like blah, blah, blah. And then there's a whole band of ladies behind her, like sound checking and singing. And I'm like, this is so cool. And me and my friend Amy were there, and we were like losing our minds. Maybe we were 12. Maybe we were younger than that. I don't even know. But that band was called the Frigs. And I was like, I want to do that. I could do that. Maybe I could do that. And yeah, that made me want to do this. I was already a musician at that. Well, not a musician, but a little kid musician. Yeah, little kids can be musicians too. I was already taking piano and doing classical things. Perhaps I was playing cello at that point, but never a non-classical instrument. And that made me want to be like, oh, I want to play guitar. So, yeah, it's basically that.
So when did you transition from the classical to the guitar? And was the resistance anywhere?
I don't think I ever gave up on any music. I just kind of like hoard. I would never give up classical in any capacity. There was never a choice. I always had that. I play cello with my friend Mike. He plays piano.
Well, so far you have recorded here violin, you have recorded cello, guitar, bass, accordion, and
my
saxophone.
My violин's broken. Oh yeah, that's right. I did bring. Yeah, but I've been watching YouTube videos on how to fix them, and apparently you just take the entire thing apart, scrape the glue off, and then re-glue it.
That sounds challenging.
It sounds crazy. I don't know.
Now, when you told me that story about the Frigs, do you remember what happened next?
No.
My jaw hit the floor, and I yelled, "Shut the fuck up!" And
well, yeah, and you told me you knew them.
And I pulled out my phone because I just showed a picture to Josh of me with the Frigs.
That's amazing.
Which was mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was like, all right, I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Josh.
Absolutely. They're out in mountain country right now.
Yeah, there's so many mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yep, and Shayna and Paco. Oh, man.
Now, speaking
Love
of
you guys.
Josh and tattoos, we have a camera angle here that shows... Do you want to show your new work?
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, it's a perfect time for my mom to find out about the tattoo I got yesterday. Okay. I'm 33, by the way. That fear will never go away. Well, yeah. Shout out to Carly, who did this amazing crystal on my neck, and I was thinking about crystals, and like crystals are old, and they were under a lot of stress and pressure, and their insides are well organized.
Now, is that a ruby quartz, perhaps?
I don't know. It's just something. I guess so, right?
It could be.
Just magic.
It could be.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to continue?
Yeah, I guess so.
All All right.
Yeah, I'm going to take a stab at a new song, and then I'm going to take stabs at 2 long songs. Bassy, what do you think of my shoes?
I don't have a Bassy camera right now.
Ugh. Can't cut to the Bassy cam. You know what? You should put a GoPro on her. And then we could cut to Bassy cam.
Bassy cam.
Yeah. I'll bring my GoPro next time. I trust you around my shoes, but I don't know if they encroach on your territory, Bassy, because of my cat's smell, but now she's wiping her smell on other stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna try a new song. Should I go?
Go.
All right, I'm gonna go. Are you guys having fun at home? Answer me yes. Is anyone commenting?
I can't see the comments right now.
Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. That's okay. If you are commenting, I'm gonna snoop and maybe you'll win a prize. I'll give you a pair of socks I don't want anymore that are a little blown out. Or I'll give you $1 in quarters. Okay. So much has been said that there's nothing left to say. I wanted to build my life around you, but I just pushed you away. And if everything is temporary, no one needs to stay. Still I crumble in our castle after you rode off one day. Still I crumble in our castle after you rode off one day. You rode away. You rode away against time and you narrowly escaped. The walls are closing in, but still you won the race. Take my heart along, 'cause without you it breaks. I'll see you in my dreams, I've gotta stay. I've gotta stay. I've gotta stay here. If your birds are caged, you gotta free 'em. It's a grave, dear. I thought I've been haunting a museum. Is it change I feel? Unaware of a coming completion. It's deranged and weird. Let's say if you can't join 'em, you should beat 'em. Against time and you narrowly escaped. The walls are closing in and still you won the race. Take my heart along, 'cause without you it breaks. I'll see you in my dreams. Oh yeah. Another polka. Craving all your innocence, how one could live for days this? Well, I've been memorizing patterns, compromising my existence, living just to stay distracted, to survive all reenactment. Mimic scenes to be recalled, pretend to be an individual, outwardly effortless. I'm well versed in your politics, but I cannot go on like this. I cannot go on and bliss through history. We left our mark. The problem is it smells like tar. The problem is it fuels the car. The problem is maybe it's the way that we communicate. Are we inherently selfish, inbred, or agitated while we're founded and surrounded here by white supremacy? All the people who could change things are the ones that fail to see. Are we the offspring of the most violent rapists over time? Because back then the biggest assholes were the ones that could survive. So they say, so they shouted out a car at me when I walked down the street. Whoa, 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 na 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 na. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And so they say, don't you know? Whoa, oh, whoa, that's the way that it goes. Solutions are evasive to the lackadaisical equation. Some become complacent, clean the cobwebs from the basement. Dusty boxes full of memoirs. Hesitant, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Just show me yours. Show me. Buying into superstition, appropriate misinformation. Faith now is our only fate left, so let's get annihilated. Hear the music, time to face it. Did we choose this? Can we change it? Did you walk to fucking moons, bitch? Cause we're all doomed. If you didn't, maybe it's the way that we communicate. Are we inherently selfish, inbred, or agitated while we're founded and surrounded here by white supremacy? All the people who could change things, all the ones that fail to see. Are we the offspring of the most violent rapists over time? Because back then the biggest assholes were the ones that could survive. So they say, or so they wrote it in a book. But hey, who wrote that book, by the way? Who wrote that book, by the way? Who wrote that book, by the way? Whoa, 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 wow. Na, 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 na. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 oh. Until they say, don't you know, whoa, that's the way that it goes. Oh, oh, that's the way that it goes. Oh, that it goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it's just, it's not dangerous if I'm dangerous. 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 If I'm dangerous. If I'm dangerous. If I'm dangerous.
It's appropriate that you sang that song because I just discovered we're streaming to the Analog Trenton page and not the Dirty Old Robot page.
Oh.
But people are over there watching it, so we're just going to keep on going.
Over
And
there
that's-
or over there?
What?
I'm
Yeah, no, you're right. You're there. So yes, that song did appear in Analog Trenton, and it was recorded at Abdul's coffee shop that we were just talking about before. So a quick call out to Analog Trenton.
definitely.
Hundreds of albums still available. CatalogTrenton.com.
You guys need to buy them. They're very good. But I think all my friends bought them.
Well, all your friends were on it, so they all got copies.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of tape.
Project.
Yeah. Oh, there's like a hair in my face. Shout out to my haircut to Bella Mozzarella, who gave me a sweet mullet. The first time I got my hair done in like years and years. Okay, so yes, I should play one more song, and then we should talk more talks.
Yes.
I like it, it's all I've ever known. It's all I've ever dreamed of. I just can't get enough. Won't ever will to kill it smart. Or masters of the arts. Start with monsters, it's impossible to stop apostles. Don't make me turn this horse around. Bound and quartered between the next new world orders. Eradicate me, baby. I get off on torture. It's just a walk to the grave. I'll honor with the parade. Everyone is afraid. Regardless, terrified, you're gonna die. First, na 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 na. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh. Na 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 na. Whoa, oh, wow. Na 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 na. Oh, whoa, na 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 na. Whoa, I hate this sensation, it's new and I'm afraid of it. It robs me of elation and confidence, feeling insecure is when the time to destroy everything has come obstinate, consistent with some one-sided rhetoric. Well, captivated by this curse, navigating the traverse. Something someone said is penetrating my inertia. I can feel it in my skin, something so worse to begin, am I ready to begin? Unlearning all the pain and hurt and shame and lies and guilt that habits and abuse mistakes within. Whoa, na 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 na. Whoa, oh, ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's all I've ever known. It's all I've ever dreamed of. I just can't get enough. Whew! That one's called Monsters.
So tell us a little bit about that song. What did it mean to you when you wrote it?
So it is like human nature, and we are all monsters. Something I guess I don't love is when people are like, oh, I never fucked up ever. And like, yes, you have. We all fuck up. And it's human nature to have a hard time learning something sometimes. I keep talking about this, but I moved my alarm clock and to a better place that made more sense, that I could see from my bed. And it took me months and months to start looking in the right place. Like, I would always look at where it was. And there's no pressure to look in the wrong spot. There's no consequence if I look at the wrong spot. But I had to relearn where my alarm clock was. So, like, things like that. So, monsters, we are all monsters. And we like what we know. And we need to study ourselves so we know how to deal with ourselves on a mass scale.
So in a self-awareness kind of way?
Definitely. Self-aware, it's sort of sarcastic on how people act. I like it. It's all I've ever known. It's all I've ever dreamed of. I just can't get enough. And I hate this abomination. It's new and I'm afraid of it. And it's like we have so much to deconstruct with ourselves if we really want to go forward. But I guess awareness is number one.
Now, when you say abomination, was that a reference to the individual?
It's a reference to anything that's new. That people, their first reaction is that they don't like it, but it might not be a bad thing. But it might be something that's ingrained in their head that society says is bad or whatever. Like, we're so good at picking off the outsider. Like, we're so good at that. We're so good at singling someone out.
I always wondered if that was part of our tribal evolutionary nature, where we band in tribes and anything outside is a threat to us.
Right. And yeah, and if it is, then let's figure it out. Let's work with it, you know? And there's just so many things I picked up growing up that I'm just like, I don't want to behave this way. This is like a weird behavior to just do without thinking about it.
And that, I can speak from personal experience, that never ends. You figure you reach a certain age, you discover all your inner monsters, and then more arise and say, hello, I'm here.
Ugh.
A never-ending process of growth.
That's unsettling.
Speaking of growth and such, I've heard you've been in a few bands. Now, I can say that you appeared on more Analog Trenton tracks than anyone. I think it's something like 8 or 10. So tell me a little bit about the bands you've been in and the history.
Okay, so I was trying to draw a tree before, and I don't want to leave anybody out or anything out, but I might by accident. So I still have friends to this day who would come to my shows in Trenton when I was like 15, and I had a couple of bands back then, Hoodwink and Tonight We're Ravenna, drastically different projects, but so that was kind of like high school or whatever. And then after high school, I met my friend Zach, and we started Karma Bat with Caleb. And
Caleb was recording here last night.
Yes. And Alyssa and John. And well, not John at first, but we would all rotate instruments. It was just very like circusy, whatever. So that formed into two bands, Molly Rhythm and Idiot Boy. And then, so Molly Rhythm has a new album that came out that I'm very, very, very proud of. Dark Matters.
Now, that's the one, was that a London label? Did you tell me?
It is UK, possibly London.
Okay. And
They're not synonymous.
How did that come about?
I think it has to do with Booza, actually. Booza, woo, shout out
I thought
to
you
Booza.
said it had to do with booze.
Well, that too. But oh man, yeah, I forget how we met Little Rocket Records. I think it was Booza. I think it's Melanie Kay and yeah, I think some of them. Yeah, and Graham. I think Graham does hey Graham, hey Melanie. Yeah, I think Graham does Booza. My brain's going. I refuse to take blame for how little my brain retains, but I love you guys. So that came about, and Little Rocket Records put out the new Molly Rhythm album, and I love it. I feel really proud of it. Everybody did such a great job, and it's like got some real shit on there that I think is important. And then Molly Rhythm members have gone on to be in the Amorphous Blob Orchestra, where we're kind of rotating songs. And then there's the Amorphous Folk Orchestra. That is some of those members sharing members of Trash Parade. Okay, so now coming out from Idiot Boy, turn to Moron Girls, turn to Party Show. Now Caleb and I are doing a thing called Trash Parade, which is a marching band with Skelly and Jamie, Space Jam. And that is what the Amorphous Folk Orchestra is, plus Tim. And so basically we just march around. We had our first practice here at Bill's.
Yes,
around the fire.
During the blackout.
Yes.
I had a blackout party, and everyone who came had power. So I was rather humbled by that.
We kept forgetting you didn't have power. Like, why don't you just turn the lights on? No, but we had a great time, and you filmed us as we marched. We practiced marching. That's what Trash Parade is. We don't practice our music at all. We just jam, but we walk around. Sometimes we'll find someone to follow. Big surprise to them.
And that incarnation was a saxophone, a bucket, and a Korean drum, I think.
So we've expanded. So Jamie plays an actual boom boom drum, an actual bass drum, and Skelly has like a can of nuts or like a coffee thing with beer caps in it, I think is what it is. It's recycled. We're bringing awareness to trash, by the way. We wear trash when we play. And I have graduated to playing the slide whistle and the train whistle.
Oh, cool.
2 instruments. It's very difficult to balance them both, but I manage.
I have some theatrical whistles for trains and sirens if you want to incorporate.
Maybe you should join us. Also, I forget who volunteered, but I need to hit them up. We need someone to push the shopping cart. So if you're out there, you want to push a shopping cart in a trash band, we're going to have to screen you and do a background test. And yeah. Oh, okay. So I was in a metal band called Boss Gumbug, with my buddy Randy from Vivisect and other things. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had some notes. Oh, and now, okay, and I am Nikki Nailbomb. I have my own album on Spotify. And I have another project called Uranium Party, which is inspired by Bill and Abdul and Wilco, hanging around you guys and doing all your weird electronic stuff. And I was like, I want to do that. So, yeah, it's just a little synthesizer, a delay pedal, and a looper. And a speaker is basically the whole Uranium Party setup. And some LED lights. But yeah, it's just bleep bloops.
Now, you said Spotify do you still have CDs online somewhere?
I have you could hit me up and I will give you a CD. I think I have CDs left, but they're in my clutches. Yeah. So, yeah. And then Party Show, you can go to partyshow.bandcamp.com and you can get all of the past stuff that I've done, or most of it. Yeah, that's the silly stuff if you have a sense of humor and you like to laugh about stuff. But if you don't understand. Yeah, that's basically everything I wrote down about bands I was in.
You left out the other Analog Trenton band with Jesse.
Oh, Destroylet. Yes,
Destroylet.
we haven't been playing, but here and there we link up either Zoom or whatever. And I am writing a new album. Hopefully Jesse will play it with me, and we'll get a drummer. But I'm writing like a 13.5-minute metal song. I don't know what I'm gonna bill that as, but like maybe if Jesse wants to play it, it could be Destroylet. I don't know.
Now, if I recall, we did Party Show and Destroylet in one like 13-hour recording session. With video. That was a day.
That was a day.
That was fun.
That was awesome. Yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah, we did.
But I love this setup. I think that the studio just looks great. It seems like
the new renovated studio. Mm-hmm. Call out to Erin Incoherent, who lived here for 8 months while we worked on our album. We renovated the entire downstairs, the entire studio. It was an immense amount of work. And it looks like it. Looks great and it sounds great.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I could really hear the squeak of my guitar. It echoes. Shout out to my guitar. Squeaky applesauce. I dropped applesauce in it once.
Oh no.
I put a sticker over it because it was looking really gross. But that's good old squeaky applesauce. yeah, so,
Cool. What's next?
well, I guess I'm going to try to play some songs.
Yep.
All right. Where are we on time? Oh, we have like, what, 20 minutes?
There's no time limit.
There's no time limit. Okay.
It's all your show tonight.
All right. Well, maybe. All right. I'm just going to try, I'm going to mess up a bunch on purpose.
Okay.
Got more problems than I thought. I've yet begun to fill this void with all the stupid things I bought. Eating this food, it never leaves me satisfied. These packs of cigarettes are empty, like the hole I feel inside. Oh, I need something stronger, give me something better. Whether it is right or wrong, I don't remember, yeah. Seems like this bowl is always cashed. This grass ain't cutting it, so maybe it's just time to cut the grass. I'm losing money, I suppose, by rolling up all of my 20s, but I guess that's how it goes. Oh, I need something stronger, give me something better. Whether it is right or wrong, I don't remember. I need something stronger, give me something better. Whether it is right or whether it is right. Or wrong. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain. This is your. Oh, I need something stronger. Give me something better. Whether it is right or wrong, I don't remember. I need something stronger. Give me something better. Whether it is right or whether it is right. Or wrong. Ooh. Oh, I have to cough. Oh, just girl, just some spit. Okay. Did you get that? Is that a good cough cam? Cut to the cough cam.
Yeah, you were in a close-up for that, so we got it all.
Oh, yes. Oh, am I sweaty now? Am I
Glowing, darling.
Am I
glowing.
red and sweaty? Ooh, okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna mess this up now too. Shout out to my pals in Montreal. So Rosie Sandria inspired me to write this song when me and Alyssa and Bern hung out all night, jammed. Words don't mean anything around you anymore. Here, hold this violin. Hey, can I see that guitar? Drag out the accordion. Just watch the glass on the floor. It's been smashed like a drum, the piano. Holds the chord through the smoke of the weed and cigars. I can hear the clearest melodies. I can see all the stars. The bass cuts through the fog, standing up on the bar. Thought I'd given up on magic, but I'm under this spell of yours. Break me down when I'm under your complete the circle when every hand's holding an instrument to open up a portal and we're all jumping into it. Yeah, summoning friends from so far away. The monster inside of me is now fully awake. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh, oh, oh. That's about those late night jams where everyone's drunk and you actually do say yes to cigarettes when someone's like, do you want one? And you're like, yeah, I want one. You know that voice.
Well, speaking of jams, talk briefly about something amazing you've been doing at Champs, and that is the Tuesday night jams.
Jam night every Tuesday is a music cult that Caleb and I started. Yes, it's a cult. I don't know how else to go about it, but we're all everyone likes every genre of music and everyone likes to jam, and we don't play covers.
I love that.
And we don't boss each other around, and we don't hog instruments for too long. And the thing that shines the light on where to go musically is, what do you hear? Like, honestly, we should hand out blindfolds too, because it's about that. It's about like, what's playing first? Oh, maybe I'll play this to that. Like, it's about accompaniment. It's like sort of a workshop.
What I've always found really amazing about some of the jam sessions I've been in is when you have, say, 15 people playing and they all stop at the same time.
Yeah.
And then they start, 3 seconds later because everyone knows that that's what needed to happen.
Like, how do they know?
And that always really just, blew my mind.
Yeah. We have a lot of magical moments, and we've been having a lot. We got the little things that go over the microphones, so we swap them out, and we're trying our best to like keep it safe and sanitize things and whatever. Now we're having people like bring their own instruments, but we do have microphones that will swap out the front thingy. This whole goddamn virus thing. But yeah, we're really trying. We're doing our best. But it does seem like people really need the therapy, and that's the one thing that's been kicked to the curb through COVID, is like a lot of people need a lot of different types of therapies, and that's been way harder. And everyone with any other illness is like, it's already hard enough, and now it's harder for them, and that sucks. So yeah. But other than that, it's
cool. Yeah, it's a great event.
It's very fun. Yeah.
Cool. What's next?
Yeah, okay. Can you tell I didn't practice? Well, I kind of practiced. I got here and practiced.
Yeah.
Se quiere poetre, which is a Google translation for what could have been, what would have been, what, yeah, something like that. Your love grips me like infection, rapidly worsening by the day. Just coming to terms about hosting a germ that's controlling me. Mistake, remedy for addiction. Are you even the cause or the cure? Well, all I know is I'm gonna die here from wandering secure. Secure, you're keeping me laying to rest. Memories haunt the streets, so keep dancing as long as you think you can stand. Secure, you're keeping me going to bed. Hold on to the heart that you stole from me, 'cause I'd love to see you again. Oh, love to see you again. All right, okay. Now to the part of the set that I really haven't practiced. Heaven's still out there, you can buy it in a pill. Drinking with dragons, living in the next building. Blindly we're filling in the blanks, did you see me? 'Cause I'm more accessible than organic tahini. Our parents won't let us play together anymore. Who else will cry themselves asleep on the floor? Spoiled with the blood of those less fortunate. We know that it's wrong, but we're serving up heads. A little short one. A little short guy. Okay. This one, I need the words. We're gonna give it a little shot. Okay. Immersed in a church hall of rewards for bad behavior. We're peering out from inside an echo chamber. It's a lockdown. All the witches have been burned, or so they've thought. They've lost a savior, so morosely sought. Monstrous apocalyptic behavior. I appreciate all of this flagrant manipulation, but have snoozed on too many cute losers over this sensation, seeking refuge from a problematic, toxic situation. Oh, nowhere to go but downstairs for some fun self-medication. 'Cause maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now that you can see right through. Oh, maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now. I thought the one that left was you. Oh, maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now. It's a lot to think about. Maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now. How long have I been out? Oh, forsaken, or for the sake of it, mistaken. These mistakes are here for the taking. It was me all along. I thought I heard your voice when you said things that I think that you say to me. Is this choice? Is this purgatory? Oh, maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now that you can see right through. Maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now. I thought the one that left was you. Oh, maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now. It's a lot to think about. Maybe I'm a ghost now, maybe I'm a ghost now. How long have I been out? Yeah, that's probably the end of the song. Probably. All right, so I don't know. I want to try a cover. Because what the hell? Last live stream I did, I was on Best Friends Club. And I usually talk shit about how they delete their videos 24 hours after, but I actually didn't mind because I messed up a little bit. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe it is better if it's live. So I'm sorry I talked shit about that, guys. I truly am sorry. I was wrong. Maybe, and not just for the fact of that I messed up, but you know, it's like, it's a special thing. That's whatever. Anyway, pros and cons. So I tried this on that one. I was too busy adjusting the different filters that would be over my face, and I wasted the first 4-6 minutes of the thing just picking different filters and laughing because I was amused. So, okay, I'm gonna try this. Shout out to Joelle and Oh My Snare for teaching me about George Brassens and this song because it's all because of them. Yeah. Excuse my French, by the way. Oh, oh, da 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 da. Je ne vais jamais ôter mon chapeau devant personne. Maintenant je rampe et je fais le bout. Quand elle me sonne, j'étais chez mes chiens et l'ami famille. Dans ce minute, j'ai du dédalou, je laisse changer. Je me suis fait sortir devant un poupée qui ferme les yeux comme dans la couche. Je me suis fait sortir devant un poupée qui fait maman comme dans la touche. J'étais de écure, elle m'a converti. La fine mouche, et je suis tombée toujours tout rôti contre sa bouche. L'odeur de Dale quand elle est fiori, quand elle chante, et de loup quand elle est fiori, qu'elle est méchante. Je me suis fait sortir devant un poupée qui ferme les yeux comme dans la couche. Je me suis fait sortir devant un poupée qui fait maman comme dans la touche. Da 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 I don't know why I don't know how else to end a song. How about now? Okay. All right.
Your mom says, nice tattoo.
Thanks, Mom. Mom, if you want a tattoo, and all moms, and anyone who wants to take their moms to a tattoo shop, take them to Carly, because Carly's shop is just, it looks like a tattoo shop, but it also looks like a hair salon. It's just very nice in there. It is, there's not like an old man yelling at a young girl somewhere or threatening tigers on the wall. It's like it's very peaceful in there. I gotta say, I recommend it. It's in Bordentown, left hand society. Okay, I'm gonna try to sing a song in Italian. I'm gonna mess up. This is the second half of the set where I mess everything up. Da da dum, da 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 dum, ba da da dum, da mattina mi son svegliato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato e ho trovato in vecchio. Oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via. I'd rather die. Che mi sento di morire. E se io muoio del partigiano, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E se io muoio del partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire. E seppellire las in montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E seppellire las in montagna, under a beautiful flower. Sotto l'ombro, che bel fior. Da 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 da. Whoa whoa whoa. Da 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 da. E le gente che passeranno. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E le gente che passeranno. And they say, what a beautiful flower. I'm teaching myself Italian, that's fine. I'm gonna ruin all my sets with it. And they say, what a beautiful flower. Questo fiore. Ti diranno, che bel fiore. E questo fiore del partigiano. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E questo fiore del partigiano died for freedom. Oh, this is going great. Questo fiore del partigiano morto per la libertà. E questo fiore del partigiano morto per la libertà. E questo fiore del partigiano morto per la libertà. All right, I'm done playing around. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Should I play something better and then end it, or or should we just call it there?
Let's do at least one more.
Okay. All right, I should end with a my song then. Oh, I know. Hey kids, do you have someone in your life that's an authority figure, but perhaps maybe unsure of how to do certain things, tasks? Could be a boss or a cop, or could be anyone. Well, this song's for them. Well, this guy doesn't know shit about dick, shit about dick, shit about dick. This guy doesn't know shit about dick, shit about dick, shit about dick. That guy doesn't know shit about dick, shit about dick, shit about dick. That guy doesn't know shit about dick, shit about dick, shit about dick. La 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 la. La 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 la. Shit about dick, 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 shit about dick. Shit about dick.
Nikki Nailbomb, thank you so much for kicking off our singer-songwriter series here at the House of Robot. Now, so the CD is available. The album is on Spotify. Is it on other streaming services as well?
Bandcamp, Spotify.
Bandcamp, Spotify.
I think that's it. Maybe it's on iTunes.
And your Bandcamp address is on the screen. And
yes.
How do people find you in social media?
Nikki Nailbomb Music on Instagram. Nikki Nailbomb and the Amorphous Blob Orchestra on Facebook. Excuse me, I don't know why I have so many burps during this set. Amorphous Blob Orchestra on Instagram. Molly Rhythm on Instagram. Well, you can't really contact me there, but you could get our stuff and our past albums.
Is there a Trash Parade page yet?
I think there is a Trash Parade
I saw
page.
One.
Yes,
I did see one.
Yeah, there's
On
yeah.
Facebook?
Just look up, just Google it maybe.
Yeah.
Or just
search on Facebook.
Search on Facebook or Instagram.
Now, as I said, this is our first episode, and we have quite a lineup coming up. October 29th is Burn the Bastard. And then our hip-hop series returns on Halloween with Attack the Robots with Mig Daddy and DJ
Nice.
Jack.
Nice.
And we're back to singer-songwriter November 6th, Gina Rondonzo. November 13th, Caleb Ray Walker. And later in the series, we have Skelly, Dan Castle. I don't know if you caught Dan's set. He does cello with the beat loops. It was a really amazing set at Art All Night. Yeah. Matthew W. Charles, who we all know from Do It Now shirts.
Oh!
And Data Wolf. And more announcements coming soon. So, Nikki, thank you so much.
Thank you, Bill.
For getting this thing started. Thank you all for watching. And